Hello everyone, it's Greg and welcome to our second video for Pegasus Bridge for Memoir 44. The Allies tried to do an infantry assault from the middle and tried to expand further, but the assault did not go well. So now it is the Germans' turn. And we are going to do attack 3 on the left side, which is going to be this side for them. They only have 2 units, which is fine. So they are going to attack here, and they're going to attack there. That was the reason why they went to the bridge, so they would have 3 dice to go against the Allied forces. So we will first start with forced into there for 3 dice, and it is 1 retreat, which is not ideal. So they can go right there, because they have to go back to their line. They could do a taking ground, but they're not going to because they want the defenses from the forest. So now these units will go there. And flags are good because if they flag, they get hit. Alright, so we have a tank, 1 infantry, and 1 flag. They cannot retreat, so they will take 2 hits. And that will be all that they can do. So they would draw the card. It's a pincer move. Very good for the Germans. That's what they need. Alright, so it is the Allies' turn. And we kind of went away from the middle here a little bit. We only have 3 units in the middle. Attack 3. I think what we're going to do is a counterattack. So the section card, it was their left, so it's going to be our right. And we have 3 units there. So what's going to happen is we're going to move these units up 1 to cut off their retreat. And then these units are going to move up 1. So we have 3 units attacking these 2 units. So we will have the 3 into the forest for 2 dice, and it's 2 hits. So the unit has been destroyed, so we will get 1 medal, and the victory requirements is 4. They are I don't know if I want them to take ground or not. I don't think I'm going to. They should be fine. So we're going to have these units attack the men on the bridge for 3 dice. It's 1 in a retreat. They cannot retreat, so they take 2. And then we have the 2 against the 1. And that's a hit, retreat, and a tank, so that's another medal. They will take ground onto the bridge, so they get a temporary medal as well for taking the objective of the bridge. So that is 3 medals to 1 medal. So not good for the Germans. We will draw our command card, and it's 2 more in the middle. Alright, so it's the Germans' turn. The pincer move is no longer a viable option. The attack in the middle may be what is needed here. We could do a pincer move. That way we could use these units and these units to attack, because we need to defend that position. I think what we are going to do though is a recon in the middle. That way we can choose the next card best suited for them. And then we're actually going to use the sandbag unit as the unit of choice. So they will get 2 dice, and we are going to go against these people in the middle. 2 dice, and it's 2 hits. So we will draw 2 cards. Alright, so pretty good here. We got a probe, 2 in the middle, but we also have medics and mechanics. Issue an order to 1 unit that has suffered casualties. Roll 1 battle die for each command card you have, including this card. For each die matching the unit's symbol or a star, 1 lost figure of that unit is returned to duty. The unit may not gain more figures than it originally had. If the unit recovers at least 1 figure, it may also be issued an order. So that's perfect for our sandbag unit right now. So we will take that card and discard the probe. So if the sandbags can last this turn, we're going to use that to replenish the sandbag unit. That being said, it is the allies' turn, and we need to get our men over here, just sweeping over there. So I don't want to use our assault left, because if we can get 1 on the right to move them, and then we're going to use assault over there. We have a lot in the middle. I think what I'm going to do, actually, I don't know if I want. I'm going to do the 2. No, I'm going to do a recon enforce here. 1, 1, and 1. So we are going to do these units will move right there. We will attack with these units, and then these units will move into the middle. So we're trying to add more units over there. Alright, so and they can move 2, so I think I'm going to move them this way again, so they cannot attack, which is fine. So these units right there for 2 dice, and it's double miss, so we have these units to there for 2 dice. And it's a hit and a retreat, but they will ignore it for the sandbags. And we will draw 1 card. It's armor, assault, doesn't matter for us. Issue an order to 4 armor units. In close assault, roll 1 additional die. If you don't command any armor units, issue an order to 1 unit of your choice. Alright, so I think as I said before, we'll go with medics and mechanics to replenish our nest, because that's about the only thing that's saving our butts right now for the Germans. So 4 command cards total, so we can roll 4 dice. Alright, so not good. We rolled 1 infantry unit, so we get 1 man back, a flag, which does nothing, and 2 grenades that do nothing. But they can be issued in order, so they will attack those 2 units right there for 2 dice. And it's a hit and a retreat, and they are going to move to the middle, like so. So not as ideal as I wanted it to be, but that's how it goes. So order 2 on the left, we have no units on the left. So it's the Allies' turn here, and we have 4 cards in the middle. Not ideal. So I think what we're going to do here, I don't know if I want to use my assault left or not. I think I'm going to use behind enemy lines in order to have 1 infantry move 3 hexes. They may battle with an additional die, then move again with 3 hexes. So we are going to move this unit. 1, 2, 3. They're out of range, so they don't have to battle, and then we move them again, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 into the forest. So now they have a position of cover, and they have literally gone behind enemy lines. And we got a tactical card, move out, issue an order for infantry units, terrain movement and battle restrictions still apply. So that is a good one for this scenario. So now the Germans are really feeling the pinch now. It may be good to use attack 3 in the middle. Which will be this one right here. And the reason why is just because we need to get those units moving. And they took a hit, if you don't remember, at the very beginning for our air power by the Allies. So what's going to happen here is we're actually going to move these people back 1 to get a better die roll against them. And then these men are going to attack as well. These men have line of sight on this man and have line of sight there. So we'll go there. So we have, it would be 3 dice for a close assault, but it's 2 dice because of the forest. And it's a retreat, and they will move this way. No, disregard that. They're going to move into the wire. And then we have 2. They're going to go for the 1 man there, try to get another medal. So 1 die, and it's a miss. Alright, so Germans are not looking good here. They have a probe 2 on the right. That is definitely what they need as well. And I think the Americans are going to win here on this, or the Allies are going to win on this turn. And the reason why is because we're going to be using this assault card all in the middle. And what's going to happen is, they don't have to do this, but I'm going to do it anyways. So 1 right there, 1 right there. We can move these 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But what is going to win the battle is 1, 2. They have captured the bridge, which gives them another temporary medal, and that is 4 medals, and then that is victory for the Allies, and that is game. So what would happen for a full 2-player game for a scenario is that you would reset the board, the same scenario, and you would switch sides. So if you were the Allies, you would then be the Axis, and vice versa. And the difference of the medals would determine who won the game. So if I was the Allies here and I was the Axis, I would want to make sure you did not score. I would want to make sure I scored at least 2 medals to keep the difference in my favor. If I scored 1 medal, we would tie because he would have 4. Or if I scored 0 medals, they would win. So just keep that in mind as well. A full game is played twice. But I love this game. This is a very quick game. About the longest part of this game is just the setup and just trying to find all the pieces and put it on the board. So this is the first scenario. It's a very good warm-up scenario. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you didn't think I was too biased about knowing what each side's cards were. I tried to play it to the best of my ability. If you have opinions about how it was played, and maybe I should play a different card for the Germans to maybe be better, feel free to throw them in the comments below, and I'll keep that in mind for future reference. I usually play with my wife for 2-player games. She's not here right now, so this is why I'm doing it this way. I'll probably continue to do it this way every so often, and also try to make it random to where we don't know what the next cards are, but I do enjoy having the ability to choose rather than, say, if we drew cards over here that was not needed, the Germans wouldn't be able to do anything then. So I think it was better to do it this way. If you have different opinions, feel free to throw them in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification button so you can find out when the next playthrough of Memoir 44 is. Thank you.